You know who it is. We're back again with an after earnings rundown. We pretty much did what I thought we were going to do. I knew we were going to have a pullback because, like I said many times, Wall Street don't give a shit how a company makes money. They only care that the company makes revenue. And we have proven that again today. Luckily, I was able to sit down this morning and listen to the entire earnings call without any interruptions and completely digest everything that was said. And I think a whole lot was said today. I think a lot of shots were fired. I think there was a lot of maneuvering. But first of all, thank God for the extra $25 million on the revenue, because otherwise I think we would have been where I thought we were going to be at 250. I think the extra $25 million extra above the estimates kept us pretty good, kept us above 3 at least. We were at 324. I didn't catch this in time. I wasn't able to buy until 333. But I did get back in. I'm not going to lie, the shares that I was holding through the earnings, I let go of about halfway through the earnings call because it got all the way up to about 390. By the time I was able to unload them, it was 382, somewhere in that range. Luckily, after the earnings call, we had the typical nothing special revenue, nothing spectacular. Spectacular enough to keep us above 3, though. Hopefully, all of my viewers had a good day. This is not financial advice. No matter what you did, I'm not mad at you. It's easy to make money with this stock because this is a real company. I've said it many times. Very low priced. It's easy for average Joe to put, 10 G's in here and make a little chunk of change. Even if average Joe just has a G, he could make $100 here and there real easy with this thing. Not financial advice. Please no hate mail. I see we picked up a couple of more subscribers. Thank you. Welcome. This is what I do on this channel. Sometimes I ramble. If you can decipher between the incoherencies that I spout out, if you've watched my videos, you know that we've been on a winning path. We knew this company was growing. They've been aggressive. They were aggressive with Ripple. So point number 1, $25 million extra on the revenue. Now, I made the video yesterday about revenue estimates. And as I uploaded the video, the actual earnings report was released. It showed about $25 million more on the revenue than what the estimate was. And I think that's why we stayed above 3. Otherwise, I think we would have been in the 250 range that I predicted. Man, I wish it would have went to 250. I would have loaded. Anyways, maybe another day. All right, point number 2. Someone, the very last person to ask a question, a lady, I don't know her name, I don't remember. She asked about the 8K filing for the tax, I forget the technical terms for it. Basically a maneuver to prevent a hostile takeover. When she got her answer, the guy was very adamant about saying it is retroactive 3 years. Now, who in the past 3 years has bought a large portion of Moneygram shares that could take a chunk out of the leadership? You guessed it, Ripple. I think they took a shot at Ripple. Nobody knows what Ripple's doing right now. Ripple could be making a power play on MoneyGram. Nobody knows why MoneyGram made this maneuver. We don't know if it's because of a Western Union offer that was lowball. In my opinion, I think something's happening with Ripple because Ripple is a mess right now. They have no direction. I haven't even checked on the news for the Swell event because I've been so focused on MoneyGram. And that's how it is with these stocks. You have to live for one company to make money with stocks. I know I'll probably get hate mail for that too, but if you just focus on one company that you know is solid and that you know is going to grow It's not going to go bankrupt. It's a real company that people really use. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You may not be filthy rich off of it, but you will make money. Now, some people call money get rich quick type of thing. That's not how I see money. I don't even see money when I trade this company. I see shares. I'm trying to flip and get more shares. I don't care about the dollar amount. I only care about how many more shares I'm going to be able to get when I make a maneuver. All right. I'm starting to ramble. Get off of that. All right. One other point I need to make here is that Moneygram also received money from Ripple as usual. Of course, the government hasn't let them put that on the revenue number. Oh, it looks like old Moneygram got $15 million from Ripple in Q2 for providing liquidity for Ripple's XRP-based cross-border settlement network. This is pretty typical what their relationship has been. Ripple is paying Moneygram to use their system. I don't know how long they're going to keep paying Moneygram to use it. Their contract doesn't end until June, July of 2023. I don't know if that's the entirety of the contract, if they're going to keep paying MoneyGram to use the ODL. With Ripple changing directions, who knows what will happen. But, this is another thing here. This is money that should be on the revenue, but it's not. The money they receive from Ripple is being used for growth. This is another thing that average Joe investor don't see, and that you have to remember. It could potentially float this company for a couple years to come, and is another reason why, in my opinion, you should be buying. Alex Holmes said that he thinks this company is severely undervalued. And then the words that came out of his mouth were that the digital portion of this company should be valuated in the billions with a B. I used a B as in billions when I said that. So imagine if that were true. If that's true, and they do get another valuation somehow, you could be holding on to gold bars right now. Now, he could be saying that just to make a maneuver for this buyout, which is the most likely thing. I'm going to leave that there. Speculation is there is a no disclosure agreement, whatever they call them nowadays. There may be some sort of legal document that says we cannot talk about. That seems to be the consensus on why nobody was allowed to ask about the buyout. Nobody mentioned it. When they were asked about the 8K, it was worded more as a shot at Ripple than this buyout, in my mind. As far as I know, maybe one other company owns enough shares of MoneyGram. Some really big investment firms own a lot of shares of MoneyGram. But I think they've owned it longer than 3 years. I could be wrong on that. But in my opinion, the first name that comes up when the guy said that is Ripple. Alright, we'll leave that there. We covered the $25 million extra on the revenue. We've covered the 8K filing to death. Alex Holmes, billions valuation. Nobody asked about the buyout. The extra $25 million has kept us above 3. I don't know what it's going to do for us on Monday, though. I don't have a real good direction on where this is going to go on Monday. I know I'll be watching it closely. I'm hoping for a crash because I want to take the other half of my bankroll when it settles and load up. All right, next point. All right, and on to the thing that makes me the most excited. MoneyGram is getting closer and closer to profitability. Another thing they mentioned was with 1 day to go in July, that the digital year over year was big again. Now that gets reported in 1 week. Not only that, You're in the next quarter right now that will be reported in October. If this company's close to making a profit right now. If they report a profit as far as revenue goes in October, this thing is going to definitely get to a higher level. This thing is definitely going to get us to a higher level. Now, I'm not going to say numbers because I don't want the dang hate mail. In October, if this company becomes profitable, we become more rich. In October, if this company is profitable, it will be party time. That's if it's not bought out before then. So what am I doing? I'm waiting for $3, hopefully under $3, load back up, hopefully before Friday when they announced that July had another massive year-over-year digital growth. I think after Friday we may never see under $3 a share for this company again, because this company's either going to take off once again or it's going to get bought. But that's what I got. I've probably missed some things I wanted to cover. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. Like and subscribe, ring the bell. Common Sense Crypto out. Nobody asked about the buyout.